Let's talk about the dog star, Sirius, dog symbolism, and the Canary Islands, and Back to the Future. In Back to the Future, when he travels back in time, when he hits 88 miles per hour, you're going to see some serious shit. You have a dog in the car. The dog represents Isis, the pineal gland. The dog is called Einstein, 88, duality. The dog represents Isis, which is synthesis, the alchemical synthesis of the three, of the pyramid, the capstone being the pineal gland. To get to the pineal gland, the secret knowledge, you have to practice the duality. This is the secret of Freemasonry. They are trying to become God through the knowledge of the duality, and they believe a higher intelligence is located within the pineal gland, and this has been responsible for the rise of man. So you have the three pyramids, main pyramids. The capstone has an all-seeing eye of the Great Pyramid. That is Isis. It also represents your body, the human body, with the higher synthesis being the pineal gland of the two sides of the body. The seventh being the chakras in the human body. Jacob's ladder is the pineal gland. And this is represented by dog symbolism, as the dog represents the dog star, Sirius, which is the star of Isis. So, in Back to the Future, you have the dog in the car, symbolic of Isis. Through the pineal gland, through these rituals, you can transcend time and talk to different entities within the conscious and unconscious mind. And this is where they believe they are getting their power. And so, this is why you have the dog in the car. Now, that film predicts 9/11. And if you look at 9/11, you had a film called K9, which the K represents the 11, and you have the 9, which is the 9/11. Now, somebody wrote a book after 9/11, and they said a dog died trying to rescue people during 9/11. Now, the dog was called Sirius. So someone actually wrote a book called Sirius, the dog who died during 9/11 trying to rescue people when the Twin Towers fell down. Now, you actually had 3 towers fall down. The third one being the Solomon Brothers building. Solomon Brothers, the 2 brothers, are the Twin Towers. Now, the Pope died aged 88, on the foundation anniversary of Rome. Romulus and Remus, duality. She-wolf brought them up. Isis, synthesis. Dog. A wolf is the same as a dog. Canis. Isis. It shows you that these people have been behind history from the dawn of time. These secret societies. With the creation of Rome. Then you have the death of the Pope. And it is actually called the cult of Isis. The Temple of Solomon was dedicated to the cult of Isis. The Holy of Holies was the pineal gland. You had 2 sides to the temple. The Twin Towers, the twins on the temple, were actually palm trees, based on palm trees. The temple was decorated with palm trees. The Al-Aqsa Mosque is based on the Al-Aqsa, which is the mount of the palm tree. The palm tree is the resurrected phoenix, man reborn in the new age. This takes us to La Palma. Now, so this takes us to La Palma, which means palm tree in the Canary Islands, which started erupting on 9/11. A week later, on the 19th, it erupted. So the earthquake was on 9/11. Now, a year later, on the 19th, the Queen was buried. It is some kind of ritual to bring in this new age. Now, the Canary Islands is named after dog, Canis, Isle of Dogs. It is named after the goddess Isis, the dog star Sirius. And the Black Madonna is the patron virgin of all the islands, and the Black Madonna is associated with Isis. So the dog symbolism represents Isis. And so 9/11 was actually 7/11, the 7 being the synthesis of the duality. And this is why you have the Sirius dog. And so this is why you have a dog on the capstone of the pyramid. Now, the Israeli operation is called Al-Aqsa Flood, and it was the Nova Festival. And we have a Nova which is going to go off, which is called the Corona Borealis. Corona. The Holy of Holies is held in the Corona. This is why you have the coronavirus. And the solution was the vaccine, which was created by Trump in Operation Warp Speed. And the first man to take the vaccine was called William Shakespeare. Shakespeare was written by an early group of Freemasons called the Rosicrucians. The Rose Cross actually means the worship of Isis. So they are behind all these events. And I hope I've explained the dog symbolism a bit more. Thank you.